it's time. I'm back. I'm just checking. All right, you can see the screen. I'm back. Guys, here's the deal. I want to show you, I want to prove to you that it doesn't take magic to make money online. It's simply a numbers game. That's all it is. All right? So, what I'm going to share with you now is just that. It's a numbers game. All right? So, let's dive right into it. Now, my $500,000 product, like I told you, it was completely outsourced. Okay? From the beginning to the end. Now, I made a product about personal development. That was the field I chose to go into. It was a product about law of attraction. I borrowed an expert here, and I gave this expert a few $100s to do a few calls with my outsourcers. And I said, I want to take your information, and I want to give it to these outsourcers who are going to write it. In the middle, what I did is I talked to this person, and I said, can I have an outline from you? What are the 10 things? This is how I positioned the question. If I asked her for an outline, she would have been like, oh, I don't know how to create that. So I said, listen, give me 10 things that you would teach someone about the law of attraction. And she said, oh, sure. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. She just wrote it out. Wrote it down. Outline. Ta-da! Done. So I'm not even making this up. That was my outline, okay? And I gave that to the outsourcer, and I said, now get on a call with this person, do a 15-minute call on each of these topics, take notes, record the call, and when you record the call, keep in mind that I would like to use the recordings to be sold later, so don't, make it good. They said, sure. They were on the phone over the course of 7 days. They did 10 interviews, okay, 15-minute sessions. And that outsourcer would every day sit down and write out what they had learned into a nice, short, succinct PDF file. It's trying to get what I'm going at here. So my main product was that PDF file that they were creating. They created this in 10 days. Okay, once that expert was on the phone, they would do the interview in the morning, and by evening, that whole PDF was done. Okay? Well, what did it cost for me to do all this? That PDF cost me like $30. $40, I think. $30 to $40. I know, it's crazy. Okay? But I had the perfect person. I found someone who was hungry on using my systems on these simple little sites, and before I knew it, we were good to go. Alright, so now I had my first product on, which I sold for $47. Okay, I took that person into the first upsell. The first upsell was, ta-da, my audio recordings. So for that same $30 to $40, by being a little slick and being a little smart, I was able to get my first upsell done as well. I sold the first upsell at $67. Okay, and then I took them from there to the upsell 2, and this, what I did here was very smart, I like to say. I asked if the person whose knowledge I borrowed, I said, would you be willing to get on a webinar with me? 3 webinars. I want to do 3 different webinars with you over the course of the next week. So in the morning you can do your interview with this person. In the evening I'd like to just do a webinar interview with you. She said, oh sure, that's fine. No, 3 of them, no problem. It's 3 hours. I recorded it. I ended up creating a crash course that I called, and I gave it for $97. Crash course to the entire system for $97, and voila, that's what we had. Alright, so, the downsell was basically the same offer, except I removed the bonuses that I was adding here. Now, let me talk to you about that. I basically went to the outline that I had created for this PDF, and I asked the same person whose help I was using to create the product, and I said, hey, could you tell me what are the 3 things on this, the 3 topics on this list that are the toughest, that are the hardest to do for someone? She said, oh, this, and this. Great, thank you. and went off and created a bonus product using her help, her expertise again. Guys, this whole process, all these products were done in less than 21 days. All right. Now, my whole funnel started at $47. It went all the way through to the end. The last product was $97. So this was my funnel. I went out and I got, you know, back then, I don't remember, I think I had about 15, no, actually I had 20, I remember now. I had 20 of these guys promoting for me. How did I get them? I don't even know half of them. I have no idea, I've never spoken to them. I simply, they just came and promoted it. It was all automated. It was done on clickbank.com. And that ClickBank service, one of the services that it provides to help you attract these individuals. Alright, and then, I'm going to go over here. I had a back end ready to go. Now, the back end was really, really cool, guys. We added a $997 product that was all about wealth generation, and I didn't use the same woman for that. So I was able to get going on this while this was all being done. But the beauty of my back end was we created it as we went. So I started to sell it without even owning it, without having it even done. Isn't that cool? It was so cool. Alright, so let me walk you through numbers. Now this is where I want you to pay attention, close attention. This is your business model. This is how you generate $500,000 in 21 days. If you could even do 10% of this, you could generate $50,000. I mean, I'm going to share things with you that will shock you. You're going to be like, my God, this is easier than I ever thought or expected. Okay, so I'm going to grab the red pen for that. So this is exactly how it worked for me. Okay, I told you I got 20 affiliates. Let me tell you this. What if you can get 12? Okay? 12 guys. And let's assume that over the span of months, remember, these guys are out there generating more than 300 clicks a day. Okay? Because they're phase 1 guys. So they're out there generating more than 300. So I'll tell you, in the course of months, we just say, you know what? They're going to send us 5,000 visitors total. I mean, they could do that in like 12, 13 days. I've given them months of time to do it, okay? So 12 affiliates generating 5,000 clicks. That's traffic coming to your site. Now, that is going to, I'm going to start using my calculator here any minute now, but for now I know that that's going to generate 60,000 clicks. Guys, 60,000 clicks that you paid goose egg for, no risk. You didn't pay a penny because they're getting 50% commission. Okay, that's how you're paying them. But they're building your list for you for free. So this whole time, you've built a 30,000 person list because you were getting 50% conversion. Okay, so bear with me here. I can always explain the math more, and I'll show you how to ask us questions so you can do that. But 5,000 visitors coming from 12 affiliates. So far, you've done nothing but build the funnel, build the product. You just built a list of 30,000 people for free. You know what that's worth. It's crazy. Okay? Now, all these people come to this page, the PDF page, and they buy. Now, here's the deal. A $47 product, when put through the funnel, is worth a minimum of $90 to you. Yes, minimum. Guys, just because of this process here, you are more than doubling. I do this all the time, and this is exactly what mine looked like. My customer was worth $90 to me by the time they were out of cart. So now what's the conversion rate? Okay, I got 60,000 visitors. I will have converted, I did, 3%. 3% of that traffic became a customer. That means 1,000, so far I haven't needed my calculator because I remember the numbers. 1,800 sales, roughly, guys, give or take like 5, 6, 7 sales or whatever. But it was about 1,800 people bought my $90 product. Now this is where I need my calculator. Okay? So 1,800 people went on to buy my, well, to invest or spend $90 per sale, so that is $162,000. Okay? Now, what we've assumed, which I didn't say before so far, is that we've assumed we're trying to do this in 6 months. So I have 6 months to generate, to find 12 people who can send me 5,000 clicks. It's a joke, guys. You can do a lot better than this. As a matter of fact, this is the lazy way. The reason that product of mine has only done $500,000 is because I'm lazy about it. It's not my main business. I don't do much with it. As a matter of fact, I don't even know what I made on it this whole last week or 2 weeks. I haven't checked. I don't go into it. It's fully automated. Alright? But if I were to put a lot more energy, like my main business is, I'm making $1 to $2 million a month in those businesses because I pay attention to them and I do a lot more work. So this is how the system can work if you're lazy. Right? That's what's so cool about it. All right, so let's keep doing math. So far we've made $162,000. Now, if you remember, I told you that 10% are going to buy the back-end offer. So you had 1,800 customers, 10% of that are going to purchase your $1,000 offer. Now again, I want to put this out there, guys. This number can change based on what niche you're in and how you position it. So this is all the stuff that we teach and train and make you a master of inside the Profit Academy system. But you have to be in the system for me to teach you that. But now we know that that is basically another $180,000. That's just free money. By the way, no commissions paid on that, mind you. The commissions are only paid on this number. You pay out whatever half of that is. This is all yours. You keep the $180,000 pure profit in your pocket. Well, this is the Profit Academy. We teach how to profit here. That's what the whole thing is about. Alright, so far we've got our first, our second, and our third way of making money using the system is we had all this traffic generate us a free list of 30,000. If you look at the numbers I told you, 6 months times $1 times 30,000. Now, workshop training number 1, what I shared with you was each email you capture will be worth anywhere between 50 cents up to $4 per month. In my business, it's worth at least $3 a month. Okay, so I took an average number. $1 is easy to make. So if you have 10,000 emails in your system, you should be capable of making $10,000 a month. Okay, these are not income promises. I'm not guaranteeing anything. This is what the system works like if you do it right. And that's just what it is. And thousands of people have proven it. Okay, so if you had 30,000 people on your email list times $1, you'd be making $30,000 a month just from the free email list you're getting from your traffic from the affiliates. Thank you, affiliates. You're building a massive income for you for free. Times that So 30 times 6. Alright, my calculator, I don't want to mess it up. I think it's another $180,000. So 30 times $180,000. Alright, now let's see if this math works out. Has Onyx and Gall generated, or have you actually generated? Ready? Have you made? What have you made if you total up this number with these two? Well, let's see. Let's hope we got close. Let's hope I did the math right. You never know. Alright. I don't know how many of you also have this problem with your iPhones, but just flip. Alright. 180 plus 180 plus 162. Guess what that totals up to? Do I mean what I say, or do I mean? That's $522,000. And what did you really do? You got 12 people to send you $5,000 in the span of 6 months. And you built a funnel. That's it. Guys, this is how simple it is. You will do this. It's very possible. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move back over to the PowerPoint and I'm going to talk to you about the simple system you need to use. Okay, the simplest way and the simple system that you need to use in order to start generating this kind of income. Alright? Imagine for a second, guys, 500,000 here, 522. What if we did half of that? Can you get 6 people to get you 2,500 visitors over the span of 6 months? Okay, so that's 250,000. Alright, let's go half again. Would $125,000 over the course of the next 6 months make a big change in your life? And for that, you had to get 3 people to generate you 1,000 plus visitors in 6 months? If you do it and you work on it every day and you do it the way we teach you, God, it's just not hard. It's just not hard. This is math. Math can't be lied. Math can't lie, is what I mean to say. Alright? I want to show you how to get started right away. I want to work with you. I want to help put this into action in your life. What I need you to do right now is give me 10 seconds. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on how you can start right away. The fastest way for you to start and the fastest way I'll help you start. Okay? It's only if you're ready. So right now, I want you to close your eyes. Just close your eyes. I know you're watching this. We're all watching it live. By the way, I'm staring again, and the whole live thing is still hurting me because my PowerPoints are not going to be pretty, but who cares? At the end of the day, it's about between you and I. Do you want to change your life? Do you want financial freedom? I mean, like real freedom, like freedom. Alright? And can you follow the steps I give you? I'm going to give you a few steps. Can you just do what I tell you to do? Just follow the steps. If you can say yes to any of that stuff, you're minutes away from a new life. I just need you to sit down and make that declaration. Okay? So if you're ready for that, close your eyes right now and say, yes, I'm ready. Just do it. Just close your eyes. I'm ready. If you're ready, then the next segment is all about you, because I'm going to share with you just how and just what you need to do to get started right away. Give me 10 seconds. I'll be right back.